Okay, so it's the Lego Movie, and we may have a new contender for the best fucking film of all time, because this movie is fucking awesome. I went into this movie expecting absolute shite. Just another bunch of corporate assholes peddling their shitty toys, and I don't even like fucking Lego. But for some goddamn unknown fucking reason, the people at Lego decided that they actually wanted to embark on a genuine artistic vision filled with good morals and intent. And so they knocked out one of the best fucking movies ever, making it funny, slick, fast paced, and loading it with one of the most wholesome, considered, and well thought through moral messages in any movie in the last 20 years. And it does all of this despite having one of the most single fucking annoying lead characters in any movie ever. I mean, this guy is a fucking prick, and I'd like to pull his stupid fucking Lego head off. So let's start the review. And if you've seen this movie, then you'll know. But if you haven't, then you've got to watch out, because for all of this movie's good points, it is also clearly trying to wage psychological war on the viewers, or at least conduct some form of psychological experiment. Because they got this song, the Everything is Awesome song, and it's shit. It's shit right from the very first time you hear it, and you know it's shit. There's no question. It's a shit fucking song. But this fucking film decides it's going to keep playing this shitty song over and over again in all kinds of different styles, and the more they play it, the more you start to like it, until by the end of the movie you're singing along with their shitty song like the product of some damn mind control cult or something. And I got no idea how they're allowed to just launch psychological warfare on the audience like that, but they seem to be, and no one's trying to stop them. Anyway, this movie starts with that annoying knobhead of a bloke, and like I say, he's a real prick. Just running around, being a knobhead, and everyone fucking hates him, as well they should. And he runs into this chick who I suppose is supposed to be a hot chick or something, but she's made of Lego, so I don't know about you, but that don't fucking work for me, you know? Anyway, because this movie doesn't waste a second of screen time progressing the story, we suddenly find out that this movie is basically the Toy Matrix movie. And so our guy, the knobhead, gets picked up by Liam Neeson, the policeman, and he's been out looking for black blokes to beat up, but he can't find any. So he's gone and dragged the knobhead back to the police station to question him in one of the most unfucking stable interrogations you've ever seen. I mean, this cop's on uppers, downers, spinny rounders. I mean, I ain't got a fucking clue. And he loses his fucking mind and tries to goldfinger the knobhead to death. But then the Matrix chick turns up and sets about helping the prick escape in a way that looks like it should be way more entertaining than it actually is. And they get away, and Liam Neeson cop loses his shit and has another fucking fit about it, like a psycho. And then the prick and the Matrix chick go to the old West. Like, okay, whatever. And the Liam Neeson cop meets up with this weird ass dude who is clearly the bad guy in this movie. And as if to prove that he is actually the bad guy. And despite this movie being made for little kids, this asshole goes and does something that I can't even say in this video, because he's only gone and invented a fucking bukkake machine that shoots jizz all over this pair of pricks that stood outside a house. And I ain't got no fucking idea why they thought that was an appropriate gag to stick in this movie. But this is Hollywood after all, and Lego does come from Denmark, so I guess, in a way, they were bound to put a bukkake machine into this movie, but fuck me, it's a little bit strong for a kids film, but whatever. Then we cut back to the old West, And god damn if I wasn't born in the wrong time, because this looks fucking awesome as shit to me. And the prick and the Matrix chick go and meet God, who is played by Morgan Freeman, because, well, who else are you going to get to play God in a movie? But they get their little party busted up and chased about the place because, like I say, this movie doesn't let up for a single second. And then we meet the best fucking character in this movie, Lego Batman. And I'm not a Batman fan at all. But this Lego Batman guy is brash, arrogant and totally fucking full of himself. He's just my kind of guy. I mean, I like him a lot. But he must take a wrong turn or something, because then the whole movie turns into something like a bad acid trip. And they piss off to this place that seems like some kind of liberal fucking nightmare. You know, no rules or government and everything's just totally fucked up and out of control. I mean, it's the Lego version of California, and everyone's clearly been drinking the Kool-Aid, if you get my meaning. And if you didn't, then it's a reference to one of the biggest mass murders in fucking history. So, they go there. But before you can start throwing up in your own mouth, we meet the next best character in this movie. And of course, he's a pirate. But he's a big fuck-off giant robot pirate, and he seems to be talking a lot of good sense. At least I assume he was from how confident he was talking, but I wasn't really listening, to be honest with you. So he points out that the main character is a prick, and everyone agrees with him. And then, because this movie's got no idea how to slow down, the bad guy just shows up again right away. And they all just go fucking nuts, blasting everything to shit and having a right good laugh with it, fucking up all the bastards you love to hate. And somewhere along the line, we meet these two characters, and they're both fucking amazing. Not least of all because the spaceman's helmet has got a broken chin strap. And if you're as old as I am, then you'll know just how fucking accurate that is. And from there, I got no idea what's going on, but things seem to get pretty fucked up pretty fucking bad. Everything gets smashed to shit and they lock everyone up, which I'm guessing is supposed to be sad. Then, the film becomes like a bad acid trip again, before sobering up long enough to deliver one of the most morally grounded messages in any movie since Star Wars. Basically stating, in a nutshell, that individualism and conformity are both net negatives when taken as absolutes, and that finding a balance between the two ideals is infinitely more optimal. From a fucking kids film. Of all the shit we gotta sit there and watch up on that screen, and we got to wait for a kids movie about fucking Lego toys to proclaim that little nugget of hard-earned wisdom. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's the answer to 90% of the world's political problems right there, from a fucking Lego movie. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, enough of that boring bullshit. What was I saying? Oh, that's right, Star Wars. And I got no idea why they figured they'd stick that in the movie, but they did, and there we go. So the prick and the rest of the awesome characters go off to do some shit, and we get treated to some more kind of dodgy, inappropriate gags for a kids movie, and then more weird stuff goes on, and I ain't got a fucking clue what's going on really, if I'm honest with you, but I don't think it really matters. Morgan Freeman gets his head cut off, which is something no one ever wants to see, not even fucking ISIS or Al Qaeda. Then the knobhead character goes and kills himself, which is like, yes, nice one. This film's got fucking everything right. But then, this totally awesome cartoon decides it suddenly wants to become a real movie for no fucking reason. And they must have a shit ton of cash because they bring in Will Ferrell. And I got to say, I'm glad he wasn't in the whole fucking movie, because Will Ferrell was funny for all of about 15 fucking minutes. I mean, I swear to God, if I was locked in a room with Will Ferrell, Ben Stiller and Adam Sandler, and I had a gun with only one bullet, then I'd shoot myself in the fucking head. just to get away from the cunts. Even if we were only locked in the room for half an hour, I mean, it just wouldn't be worth suffering through. Anyway, then this film keeps cutting back between the real world and the cartoon world, and Will Ferrell's got this little kid trapped in his basement or something, and they're playing with toys together, like some of the creepiest shit you've ever seen in your life. And then, this super fast, slick moving story slows down to an absolute grinding standstill as it keeps layering on moral message after moral message like it thinks it's the fucking Bible or something. And that's it. That's the end of the movie. And now I think about it, I ain't got a fucking clue what the film's about, and I just done a review on it. I mean, I got the moral message part, but as for the actual plot of the movie, I ain't got a clue. Not a fucking clue. It all just seemed random as hell to me. Like doing a double dose of acid and running through Disneyland wearing kaleidoscope sunglasses. Which is something that's worth doing, I can tell you. So, I give this movie a strong 10 out of 10. It's better than Star Wars, it's better than the A-Team, and it's better than the SpongeBob movie. But only just. Anyway, that's it. That's my review of the Lego Movie. It's way fucking better than it's got any right to be at all, but it's still a stupid fucking movie.